Hey everybody, it's JR for day 3 of CES, and we are here in the Samsung booth. And I don't know, man, is booth the right term for what we're standing in here?
I mean, there's a lot of adjectives we can use to describe this place. It's 28,000 square feet of innovation and excitement. So we're really excited to be here, and there's a lot of cool stuff to see.
I've seen a lot of booths here in the last couple of days. This is the biggest booth at CES, right?
This is the largest booth and the place to be.
Yeah, agreed. And I've also been walking around. There's huge signs everywhere, inside, outside, and the letter Q seems to be more important this year than ever before, especially with Samsung. What's going on with that?
So the letter Q is really representing quantum dot, which is technology that allows us to make TVs much brighter and much more colorful. And although these aren't our first quantum dot TVs, as we did have it with SUHD, we've made significant advancements in quantum dot material, which allows our TVs to be much bigger and brighter and more colorful. So we're starting a new category of TV called QLED. This isn't very different from what we did 7 years ago when we launched our first LED TV. For years we all had LCD TV, and then we switched to LED. And what's interesting is LED TV comes in many forms, right? We have direct lit, backlit, edge lit, full array, dual array, and we're going to see the same thing with QLED. Any TVs that are using quantum dots to color the light will be a QLED TV. Now we're going to see different types. We'll see some that are backlit, we'll see some that are self-emissive, but for this year, Samsung is using a backlight on our QLED TVs with this new quantum dot material. Because the quantum dot material is so bright and so colorful, we were actually able to redesign the whole panel around it. So some of the advancements are multiple layers of anti-glare and anti-reflective material. This is going to allow you to watch your TV in any lighting condition. So whether you're watching the football game at high noon or you have a man cave that you're watching in pitch black, our TVs are going to look the same, bright, vibrant, and full of color.
Yeah, I've been walking around the booth. Your TVs look absolutely amazing, and yeah, viewing angles are great on them. Brightness is great, and they're super thin.
Yeah, they are super thin, and we are going to talk about a new wall mount. We also redesigned the pixel structure, so off-axis viewing is much better this year, so any seat in the house is going to be a great seat in the house. The Q series for Samsung, which will be part of QLED, will be available in 3 series. We'll have the Q7, it's going to be available in flat and curved. We'll have the Q8, which comes in a beautiful metal frame, which will be curved. And then we're offering the TV behind us, the Q9F, which is going to be our flat top-of-the-line Q series.
And this thing, if I'm not mistaken, is mounted like flush against the wall, right?
So besides the picture improvements and enhancements, we also innovated in design. So the Q series will have multiple options, including the flush wall mount you see behind me. And the way Samsung's doing that is we actually have a recession in the back of the TV that the wall mount slips into, allowing the TV to be flush to the wall. Other mounting options that you're going to have this year is a studio stand, which is a floor stand, which allows you to place the TV with no additional furniture for that minimalistic look. And we're also going to offer a gravity stand, which is a stand that will add a swivel to the TV, allowing you to turn the TV to any seat in the room. So there's going to be plenty of options for you.
So whether you have a big room or small room, I saw one of the stands looks great for like a studio apartment or something like that.
Yeah. Really what we're trying to do with Q Style is make sure that our Q Series TVs fit in everyone's decor, because everyone's home is different. So we're really going to have an option that'll help fit in anywhere. Now in addition, after you hang a beautiful TV like this, you don't want to run 4 HDMIs, USBs, your internet connection up there. So Samsung thought ahead on that. And we have a One Connect box, which is a separate box that houses all the inputs.
We've been selling your One Connect box TVs for a while now, and they've always had that cable that connects the box to the TV, but something's changed with that, if I understand correctly?
Yeah, a lot of customers, although they like that clean look of having the separate box, were concerned that the cable wasn't long enough, or the thicker cable is a little bit harder to run on a wall.
Yeah, it's hard to hide.
Yeah, it's hard to hide. So this year we're going to include a fiber optic cable to connect the two, the box and the TV. And the fiber optic cable it's the same depth, it looks like fishing line. And in the box will be 5 meters. So you can really place that One Connect box pretty far away from the TV. So if you want to put your cable box and stereo receiver in a closet, you can now move the TV's One Connect box over to there and have all the connections hidden away. Yeah. Samsung didn't stop there. Our new remote system will control most other brands of...
You read my mind. I was about to ask you, how do we control it if it's over there?
So there's a few ways we're going to do it. Samsung comes with a beautiful Bluetooth remote to connect with the TV. However, this remote does have an IR blaster so that we can control cable boxes. We can bring up your cable box guide, DirecTV, whomever you're using, control most Blu-ray players, home theater receivers, and things of that nature. However, We also included an IR blaster on the box. So if the box is in the closet with your cable box, you have maybe older stuff that doesn't work with the newer technology, as long as it has an IR receiver, we should be able to control it, which is going to allow the Q series to work with more components than ever before and give you a one remote experience.
So you're really solving problems here, eliminating those pain points, as you told me earlier.
Yeah, we did a lot of research with the customers last year, and a lot of the pain points that they spoke of, we addressed. They want a TV that works great in a bright room because people watch in the daytime. We addressed that with the new Quantum Dot, the brighter picture with full color volume. People are concerned about where they're going to put their components. We've addressed that with the fiber optic cable, allowing you to place your input box at wherever your components are. In addition to the 5-meter cable it comes with, we'll sell a 15-meter cable, so that's more than 45 feet of cable that you can really put your components way on the other side of the room.
Yeah, a whole nother room, a whole nother part of the house. Wherever you want to put your stuff, you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we did talk about the remote, which is a great remote. It does have voice control, and new voice control features. You're going to really be able to do anything. So the TV does have a game mode for you gamers out there. It's special for video gaming, and now with voice control, you can just tell the TV to turn on game mode. So no longer are you going through menus to get to that one setting for your video gaming experience. You can just voice it. You can also say things like HBO or Fox News, and the TV will know to change the cable box to those channels. So really making it nice and simple with voice. But in addition to the remote, if you're carrying an iOS product or an Android product, we will have an app called Smart View, which will not just control the TV, it will mirror the TV's smart TV functions. So for example, if you're watching a game's almost over, you can go on your phone, access the TV Smart Hub, and queue up maybe a Netflix video or a Hulu video so that when the game ends, you can cast it right up to the TV. And speaking of Netflix and Hulu, one of the cool features now is, House of Cards is a popular show on Netflix, and maybe you're in season 2, episode 2, 30 minutes in, but you want to see the score of the game, so you exit Netflix and you go back to your game. When you come back into Netflix, we will remember where you were in the episode and start it right where you left off, allowing our streaming partners to work just like a channel change.
Yeah. And you said something about connecting it up with music. You got a Shazam app in your smart TV now too?
Yeah, we're really trying to enhance the smart services. So 2 new services we're going to offer are sports and music. The music service, what that'll do is if you've ever been watching a movie or the opening credits to a TV show and you're like, what song is that? We have Shazam built in. It will identify the song, bring you to a music service app, allow you to buy it, allow you to listen to it. So really going to allow you to connect with all the content going on your TV. The sports app allows you to select who your favorite teams are, and we'll notify you when those games are on and what channels so that you'll never miss a beat.
Does it give you like scores and stuff while you're watching, so you might not even need to change what you're watching to find out your team's losing?
We do have extra features on there so that you can bring up additional information like scores and stats, etc., and so forth. With the new smart package, I think we're really going to complete the whole experience, giving the customers exactly what they want.